Welcome to Company Hour number 2. I'm Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is part 3 about sports, martial arts, etc., etc. When I write the title, I'll know to copy everything from the first title from my TikTok. As I was saying, a lot of times that I've come on here about this shit is because of my inability to do BJJ. Alright? Now, with my inability to do BJJ, I am totally fucking guilty of everything I've done. Everything I've said about BJJ, because it's my perspective and my experience, because I can't use the shit. And as a street fighter, I will openly admit that I've never taken a fight to the ground. I've never let a fight go to the ground. I have no intention of letting a fight go to the ground. If a fight does go to the ground, I already know that I do have enough ground game that I can get out of the fight. I am not going to say that I can't fight you from the ground. 1 second. There's a pile of shit right there, looking right at me. Also, you can fire these. Wasn't what I was supposed to be doing, but as I said, I'm not going to say I can't fight you from the ground. I am going to say pick a pile of shit, wash your hands. Or at least rinse them off. And that was what that was. Now think about fighting. You gotta understand how fighting works. I know I said this in the last 2 videos. But I'm gonna say it again because it's the truth. You, me, Jesus, all have to understand how fighting works. Because if you're gonna get into a fight, again, probably the most important part of any video that I make, you need to actually know how to fight. And even us who know how to fight can still get our asses kicked. You still get beat up a little bit until you snap out of it. And that's that thing, before my van incident where I got tagged in the face and the guy broke my glasses and cut my eye and I couldn't get him back because I couldn't get out the seatbelt because my cousin stole his car and I was driving it, my cousin set me up for that ass whooping. It's probably the only fight I can really classify as a fucking loss because I never got to fight the guy back. Alright? There's somebody out here who has won over me because I was trapped in a seatbelt in a stolen van that I didn't drive. Alright? We're going to count that as a loss. The only other person that I've lost was a sparring match where this motherfucker was from New York, talked all that shit. He beat me in a sparring match one day and wouldn't fight me any other day of the week. And I came after him hard, He woke up a sleeping dragon and he didn't want to fight the dragon no more. See, he realized his fucking mistake was, I got all these people cheering for me. And now I'm going to embarrass this little dude. But the thing was, he didn't embarrass me. He thought he was knocking me down a notch, but what he was actually doing was fueling a fire of an already lit inferno that he didn't fucking understand what was going on. But see, here's the thing on that. That same guy, yes, Daryl, I'm talking about you. In case this happens to come across your ass. Yeah, Jimmy's cousin That's me. The guy whose ass you threatened while you were at the church, but yet when I came home and sat in the damn yard for like 7 hours waiting for you to come kick my ass, yeah, that's me. But you became an ISK champion, yet you challenged to fight my ass and you never showed the fuck up. That shows us which one of us was actually the real fucking champion. Because even if you beat my ass, at least you would have showed up to do that. Now, I sat outside. My cousin died. And instead of you going after the people who always brandishing guns at me, because my bitch ass don't need a gun. These motherfuckers are my guns. But everybody who was in the incident when my cousin was murdered, you know, he didn't say shit to them. He didn't say not one word to them, but he's cussing me out in the church while he's eating our family's food. He's cussing me out in the fucking church because I'm the bitch that was at work while my cousin was getting killed by some shit from his past that came back to bite him in the ass. Now, this is the thing about that you don't understand. You reap what you sow in this world. Whether you like it or not, it's a whole nother ballgame. And I may have to cut this video short and make a part 4, depending on how this works out. But anyway, he never showed up for the fight. Now, outside of that, I don't have any losses per se. But, you know, to be honest, the whole thing was that if you study any martial art, you need to be well-rounded in all different forms of martial arts. Because you can't be fucking based in one martial art. If you're based in one martial art, you're fixing to get your ass kicked. And you would probably deserve it. 1 second. Don't go near my camera. I won't talk to you. I was talking to your dumbass mom. Well, then carry your white passing ass out. You gonna back the truck closer to the damn thing. Okay. So what's about to happen is I gotta make a part 4. Alright? So be ready for part 3 part.